This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
We are no longer in city. We are
in
city. Okay?
City.
We classy hoes out here
I took
now.
the bars off my windows last week. I feel free. It's a great time.
A.C.E is booked and busy with not one, but two new songs. CRAVITY convinces us to break all the rules in their debut single. And APINK are, well, queens. Check it out.
What's up, you guys? It is Not Your Average Fangirls back with another week of K-pop-ness, if you could call it that, because really nothing happened. But it's your girl Kat, and I'm here to let everyone know that I miss A.C.E, and I don't know when I'm going to see them again, and that makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And it's all Cynthia's fault.
Oh, yeah, it is my fault. Dun, dun. Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and did you know that you can get post-concert depression from a virtual concert? Because guess what? You can.
Because you can. Hello, everyone. I'm just here to say that NCT Dream is coming back. NCT Dream. Yes. Oh my god. Ah! Finally. After forever and a day. And I pre-ordered, and you should pre-order your albums too. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's Terica. I feel like they know. They should know the order, and then they know anything that happens with NCT Dream that's falling out somebody's mouth. It has to be me.
But what if somebody's listening for the first time, Terica?
Oh, it's Terica, and I'm screaming about NCT Dream, and I'm eating stale crackers. Thank you.
How do you feel about Jamin's picture?
Oh my god! I am ready! The song is called Ride It, and I said yes. That's my answer. Yes.
Hello everybody, this is Carolina, and like Terica, I'm freaking out, but GOT7 is coming back soon, in like a day, everybody. Literally a day.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, bro.
Yes.
What have I
Full
been?
20 blaze it.
Wow.
That's what GOT7 said. Oh my god, no, but I'm so excited. But, alright, let's start this week. Listen, y'all, not a lot is happening, okay?
But next week about to be busy as hell, so I hope y'all ready. But this week is still... We good.
Like Cynthia said, we were having some post-concert depression over a virtual concert, and that's because BangBangCon just happened the past 2 days. Yes, we did stay awake the most we could to watch this, and I just miss Wings era. Like, this made me realize how much I loved Wings era and those concerts, and just... Because right after that was when they started doing stadiums.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It made me so emo while watching it. I was like, I cannot believe y'all were in these small-ass venues, and then...
Well, technically, they did Wings, and then they did regular venues, and then they did the same tour again in stadiums.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's true.
Because,
like, the repackaged tour was on...
The repackaged. Yeah, because definitely that Fort Worth venue was not a stadium.
No.
Well, yeah, because
barely
when we went to Oakland. Yeah, when we went to Oakland, it was just an arena.
I lived my best life there.
Damn. But thinking about it, bro, like, a lot of people were watching this, and they mostly... I saw so many people wanting to just see the Red Bullet Tour one. So they just stayed up to watch that, which was, hello, it was so worth it.
It was worth it. It was so cute.
It was just so crazy to see them. And, like, the things that they would say in those. And then you think about it, like, tell 2014 BTS what 2020 BTS be doing. Well, 2019 BTS be doing.
It was really cool for them to do that, though. Because that way, everybody can kind of, like, wake up at a normal time. Or, they don't have to... You didn't have to stay up the whole time like we did in the majority of... other people did, but like, for example, like Kat, like she had to go to work at certain times, but when she got off, she was able to like still watch part of the concert. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, sorry, we just showed this one and you missed it. Yikes! Like, they played like their entire like discography.
It was like 15 hours every night just watching this.
Bro. The first night, 22 million people watched. It was crazy. But it was really cool. Crap. I hope more artists do it. I also hope that they do this for Muster.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
So, yeah, since, things probably won't be too great. Like, we probably still won't be able to, like, have concerts or be able to go. So they should, like, live stream their Muster, too. It'd be nice.
Or really just, like, go through their whole DVDs. Like, all the summer packages, all the season's greetings, just everything. Just put it all on there.
Yeah. They really should. That'd just be cool. Like, just a constant live stream of just content that you could just, like, at 12 o'clock.
But in order, please.
Right? Because I could have been watching Red Bullet, but instead I was watching The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, which is great, but I've seen that DVD like 75 times. The Red Bullet one I've only seen a couple of times.
Like, started from the beginning, bruh. Like, the hell was this jumping around 2015
Yeah,
and
everyone
then
was really
2014?
confused about that aspect. Everyone
Yeah.
was like, what?
Red Bullet was the shit, though. I was hype as fuck at 3 a.m. I was like fucking jumping around. I could not.
Bro, and that was my first time actually watching
Really?
that
Oh, I
DVD.
love that DVD.
So, yeah. Like, I've only seen clips of, I forgot what song it was. The one with the bed.
Fake a Kick.
Embarrassed. Thank you.
Fake a Kick.
And yeah, so I only saw like little clips here and there, and but I never watched the whole thing. Like, let's be real, I literally have DVDs looking at me right now that I bought that I still haven't watched. So I'll be
Same.
surprised.
Like, I had never
No.
seen the whole thing through and through either. I had just seen like random clips here and there. So it was great.
And then it was the same with the Wings finale, because they did the V Live thing and I didn't pay for that. I was just like, I'll just watch it after. Never did. But I feel like it was such a good thing, because not only that, but you can like connect your light stick and things like that. Yeah. And like, that was really cool because it gave you like a sense of connection. And obviously, like, you were on Twitter and things like that and everybody's watching it. So it was just like a nice thing to do, like, to bring like just community together. But I have one bone to pick, because there's so many quote unquote armies out there. And they're just like, oh my God, they're my number one group. They're this, they're that, they're that. But you don't know 2015 songs.
I was really shocked.
I don't know.
What my biggest shock was someone saying they didn't know Converse High. And I was like, that was like in the middle of them becoming successful. That was in their discography. That wasn't even like a beginning of Bangtan discography. That was like right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird to me that like people get into groups and don't feel the need to like go back and
look
listen
up their
to
old stuff.
Yeah,
like
kinda...
I remember trying to get into groups, and like the first thing I do is go back. Well, okay, what's their first album? And then I just go in order, like from their first album on. Like, I understand maybe you heard it and you didn't like it, but like not even knowing about it, I don't know.
Yeah, or like even just like if you hadn't gone back, like I know you've watched things, right? Because even like in their newer things, they've performed some of their older songs, and it's not like super different. Like if they do them all in a medley, it's not like totally different to where if you hear just the original song, you don't know what it is. Or like if you're looking at content, I know a lot of people are like, well, I just watched videos, but like me personally, when I first get into a group, like how I got into K-pop were dance videos. And so like if anything, I knew the songs just from the fact that I watched their dance practices. So like
I still watch the Bobsay dance practice, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Listen, that one is powerful with Cookie with the white shirt and the jeans.
The funniest thing is I saw a Yoongi stan who like didn't know about Converse High, like didn't know it existed, and she was like, what is this song even about? And someone explained to her that Yoongi was like, he hates that when girls wear high Converse because he can't take them off easy before sex. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah girl, you missing out on life with that fucking song.
Yeah girl, you
I'm
missing
saying. Look, listen, I understand maybe you don't like their old stuff. Like, you heard the old stuff and you're just like, you don't mess with it. But listen, you gotta put respect on that name, because Dark and Wild, iconic, okay? Like, that album.
I love that song.
And Converse High is that bitch. And I don't care what anybody says. It's like when people say that Second Grade is lame, I'm just like, no it ain't. So yeah, so it just took me as a surprise that there's so many people that are like, especially it was like a lot of like big accounts on like social media and things like that, and they didn't know about these songs. I'm just like, I understand maybe you heard them and you didn't like them and you moved on. Like, okay, yeah, we all have those songs that you don't like, but how dare you not like Dark and Wild? That's like their best album anyway. So like. But not even knowing about it, I was just shocked. I was just shocked.
She was shocked.
But here we are.
I know, here we are. Now go listen to them.
All right, maybe that like sparked the people who just didn't think to go back and listen, and not just like, I don't like it. Maybe now that kind of sparked some curiosity, and they're like, oh wow, what is that name of that song? I really liked it. Because didn't like,
honestly,
most of their albums, like most of their songs or whatever, like pop back on the charts because people were like, oh,
Queen Spring Day. Spring Day is back. She is the
freaking Spring Day. She does not die.
She will never die.
She will never die.
She's sad
like
for no
2057.
reason.
And that song is gonna pop up randomly.
BTS gonna be like 80. Namjoon's gonna get a royalty check. He gonna be like, what the fuck is this for? He's gonna look, it's gonna say Spring Day royalty.
Spring Day.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be like, again? Still?
Well, in other virtual concert news, we found out that SM has partnered with Naver to create Beyond Live. So it's like a little company that's going to do a lot of digital concerts and stuff to keep this, obviously because all the shows are basically postponed until I don't know when. Yep. But Super M is going to be doing the inaugural performance in April 26th. So that's like next week,
next
right?
Week.
Or something.
Next weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
also because
get that.
Tin, he be messing up sometimes. Apparently Wavy is also gonna have a virtual concert. We just don't know when yet because we weren't supposed to know at all. Thanks.
I'm so hyped. He was so cute. He was just like, oh, no. Oh, I just spoiled something, didn't I? And I was like, you need.
She, with the most confidence, she's like, 10, when's the Wavy virtual concert? And he was like, oh, right, the virtual concert. And I felt the panic in his face when he was like...
Did she ask specifically for Wavy? I thought she was just saying, when's the virtual concert? And she was talking about... Oh, I thought she was talking about Super M, and he just automatically was just like, yeah, Wavy, and was like, oh, shoot, that's not what you were talking about.
Bro, that was so funny.
Like, the panic in his face, like, in his eyes, he was like, yikes. Well, it's done, so there you go.
Yep. Like, it's all over now, so deal with it.
It reminded me, his face literally reminded me of, I don't know if you guys remember it, but the V-Live that Ace did when Chan spoiled the fan sign, that shit reminded me exactly of that. It's like fear and then acceptance, because he was like, well,
yeah, it's too late. Like, like once it's on the internet, like someone is already screenshotted, someone's already recorded, like it's too late. Everyone's tweeted about it already. It's just like, well,
it's gone now.
It is what it is.
Well, it's happening. At least I didn't say when.
Chan was like, oh, well, I mean, I already said it, so shit. It's there. What can we do? Nothing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, but it's good to see that they're gonna do something like this, like with digital concerts. But it's just funny because when I saw somebody talking about it on Twitter, and they were like, "Listen, as long as they don't try to make this a money grabbing thing, like making me pay $2 to see this live digital concert," and I was like, "You right, SM, don't you dare."
I wouldn't be mad about
$2
though. I wouldn't be mad about $2. Oh, but speaking of more virtual concerts, Super M also did the Lady Gaga like stay at home event thing, and it was super cute because they were like, the way they were advertising it though, I thought they were gonna do dropping because they're just like, y'all ready to drop with us? And I was just like, oh god. So like, I know I was talking to one of our friends and I was like, they'll probably end up just doing it in their like dance practice studio, just like BTS to do for James Corden, because they're probably gonna have to dance, so they can't just be like, chilling at home on a piano or like on their couch like singing. But they did the complete opposite, and they had to pretend that they were all in different places, but really they were just around the corner from each other, and it was great. I was like, 4 of y'all live in the same building. Like, what is this?
The funny thing is that they did Without You, right? Yeah. And everybody's like, oh my god, who is this K-pop group? This song is so good. Bro. They can't find the song because it's not released yet.
It's not released, bro.
And I'm just like, SM?
So mad.
But it was so cute. I love that they did it that way. But you could tell, like, okay, actually, hold on. Let me just say this before I forget. Lucas is a menace. Like a menace. There we go. Because that boy was literally working out while still belting out like normal. I'm just like, you are just
being extra. And Taemin's pretending to cook. He's like, I'm just going to throw some salt in a pan and cut up these things.
Taemin pretending like he's been at home this whole quarantine. Boy,
he wasn't even at home there. He was probably at Key's house there. He was pretending. He's just like, oh, we're filming today, but I broke into Key's house. It's fine. We'll just film you there. Okay, cool. I love them. They're so funny.
Well, yeah, because Taemin probably doesn't have his fridge probably looking real empty. So he was just like, you know what? Who has that key? Even though he's like serving right now. Yeah.
He just goes to different friends' house. So what's for dinner today? They're like, oh, just hopping around.
You're here. We're supposed to be in quarantine, Taemin. What the hell?
What's a quarantine?
What's that? He's
We
so
don't know
cute.
her. But they look so cute, and Ten did a little drawing, and then he tried to show it, and he accidentally locked his iPad instead. He's adorable. I love him.
And then Taeyong making like weapons to smash
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
yeah.
Almost just like
Making
that.
a graffiti bat. I was like, what is
Yeah,
happening?
and it's weird because he's not even like doing it in a way that's like, yeah, we're gonna smash out COVID-19. He's like all soft, like bleep bloop bloop. Look at my weapons. Just like what? It's like smiling, like oh my god.
Didn't he write COVID-19 on
He
it?
did. Like it was a weapon to like he like it was cute the concept, but he was just cute doing it. And I was like, he didn't even try to like make it seem like yeah. He's just like, oh my god, look at my bat. Now I'm gonna bash your skull in. And you're like, oh. I mean, I guess that's one way to be a murderer, just to be like really nice about it. It'd be like, I'm gonna murder you now. I'm gonna hit you in the face with this bat. And you're like, okay, sure. I asked.
If he came to me and said that, I'd be like, okay,
Cool.
I'm down.
Will it make you happy? Okay. All right, let's just do it. They're so cute. It was great. It was super cute. I'm glad they did it that way.
Yeah, we thought that it was going to be completely different,
Yeah.
because I thought the same thing. I thought they were going to be out here jopping and stuff.
Drop it.
Nope.
Kai
they just
was adorable too. I was like, boy, what you do? What you doing? You acting like you ain't with one of your 7 girlfriends. He's so cute.
He's playing with his little Legos. He's so
He was like making like a Lego set or something, right?
Yeah, and Mark was
Because
coloring.
somebody made a joke that said Kai was probably so amazed when he made, you know how in the Lego set
Yep.
it's from like 3
I saw
to
this
6
too.
years. He was like, wow, I did this in like 18 hours. I'm a
18
genius.
hours. I'm a genius. He's so cute. And Mark in his little coloring book. He's like, look, Mom, you see what I did? He's like little coloring. He's all happy. It's like, they're so precious and I miss them. I feel like these concerts are kind of making things worse.
I know.
Because now you just want
Yeah,
to see them live
really.
even more. You're just like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm telling you, when all this stuff is done and the first concert is announced, we're all like, I don't know.
I don't care
Like,
who it is.
who would don't
I
care.
give a fuck who it
Right?
is. I will be there.
It's like I'm gonna be at the first show that shows up.
I can't wait for that.
Um,
We're all gonna cry.
While Terika was freaking out about NCT Dream, they did announce that NCT Dream was gonna be a fixed unit.
Oh my god!
So we're so happy about it. They said that it's gonna be like NCTU style,
Which is so
the
smart.
members can come and go for NCT Dream.
That means we're gonna get Mark back. Oh my god.
Yes,
And then-
Mark.
It's just funny because somebody was just like, this is Mark probably telling them like, no, but I already graduated from Dream, and SM just like, no, you're going back. And
Yeah.
he's just like, what the hell?
Because essentially it's like a new group. They're like rebranding Dream. Because I think they're going to do something else with all the younger trainees too. But like the fact that the boys get to stay together, even if like some might have other schedules, maybe we'll get like kind of like a Baby Don't Stop thing, and it'll just be 2 of them, and then maybe we'll get 5 of them, and maybe we'll get 4 of them, and like it's just cool because
Like a Jamin Jeno, baby don't stop.
I really want like
Oh
a
my
Jino
God.
and a Jisung situation. Because like, can you just imagine the choreo for that? Like, I'm
You're right.
ready.
Ooh, that'd be so dope.
But like, I remember I saw the tweet and I like bolted out of my living room. My mom's like, "What is happening?" And I just went into the room and shut the door and cried. Like literally cried. I was so happy. I was like freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I just remember seeing the tweet and being like, wait, because the wording of it was horrible.
Yeah, it was real bad.
So I was just like, are they a fixed unit? But then what? Like, I was like so confused. And then they finally sent out another tweet and they were just like, okay, this is what's going on. I'm like, thank you, because that wording was not it.
It
Like, I was
really
so
was
confused
not
as
it.
to what was going on. But I'm so happy that they're a fixed unit. Like the fans got what they want. They got what they want because, you know, like they were so upset about it.
Yeah, they
but-
didn't know what was going to happen, like where they were going to be placed, and like now they know. And also my favorite part of the stupid description that no one understood, that I clearly understood, was to give Dream the chance to promote globally. And I said, yes! I've been
Thank you.
screaming. I was just
Please.
like, I might be 38 by the time this happens, but you best believe that my 38-year-old ass is going to be front row and center at an NCT Dream concert, screaming my head off like I'm 16, and I do not care. Thank you.
You're right.
I'm gonna be in my fucking walker going chit chit.
Tag Nation. I do not care. Those are my babies and I love them. Y'all think I'm gonna pass up a chance to see Jamin? Nope.
Well, we got other news here. If you guys remember from Produce X 101, Kim Hyun-bin, he left his company and started a university and opened a YouTube channel. So I'm assuming he threw out that idol idea out the window.
Love that for him.
But honestly, he got done so wrong in Produce X 101. Like,
Oh, really?
he was such a good.
He was really good. He got like very minimum screen time. He
Yeah.
He was great though.
He was so good, and then people had like the theory that it's because he wasn't like attractive in the sense of what Korea finds attractive,
Which is ridiculous because he looks exactly like S-Scoops. Like literally, it's like copy paste.
Like he's like a copy of S-Scoops.
S-Scoops is so fine.
Scoops.
Yeah, so he got done wrong,
Forever
but I'm
S-Scoops.
happy that he is obviously venturing into other things. We wish him all the luck and everything, and maybe he'll just be YouTube famous, and then boom.
Yeah, maybe he'll just put out his music that way, and that'd be really cool. So he can still like be a student and then make the content he wants to make on his YouTube channel.
Exactly.
So
And listen, y'all, we got some major news because for the first time ever in a U.S. magazine, there's a K-pop idol in the cover of it.
Jihyo, let's go.
Oh, yes.
My queen, my bitch.
I love her. From Twice. Okay, so Jihyo from Twice is on the cover of the Allure magazine, the US version, like the actual magazine. So this is huge.
it's amazing.
And then J-Bum from GOT7 is in the online cover of this version of the magazine. And they're the first groups to be featured this way, to be in the cover. So I am so excited. And I'm so happy that it's Twice because
Twice.
Have they stated anything about when they're gonna start their whole like US like crossover promotion situation?
They haven't said anything. I think they do have an interview in the magazine, but I haven't read it, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they mention anything in there. But I haven't seen anything about like any info on what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has something to do with Miss Rona or like.
Oh yeah. I guess that's true.
So.
Yeah.
But I'm just so happy about this because again, like if you think back to when Gangnam Style was out, like K-pop was just looked as like a joke. So then now, like seeing it do all this stuff, like being a magazine and being taken seriously, like love it.
I literally remember and like I took a world music class. It was a great class. If you're at the University of Oklahoma, you should take it. I don't know if it's the same. I've been out of college for a minute. Anyways, I took the class and like one of the things we talked about like what is music, and one of the examples like a kid gave was just like Gangnam Style, and like he was just like, I don't think this classifies as music and blah blah blah. And my teacher was just like, but why? Like why? What are your opinions on this? Like I remember it being like a whole discussion when it first came out about like if it was actual music, and like now like fast forward and K-pop is everywhere. So
Yep.
ha ha ha, suck on that random frat guy who said that it wasn't real music.
But okay, let's move on then to our comebacks for this week, everybody, because if not, we're gonna be out here fighting for democracy in the K-pop world. Anyways.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's start this off with our hot debut of the week. We got CRAVITY, which is a Starship group. They're Monsta X's little brothers. And
I didn't even think about it that way. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
But yeah, so CRAVITY debuted with Break All the Rules, and it is a bop, everybody. So good.
Yeah.
Such a good debut song. Like the flow, the song itself, the lyrics, like the dance moves, the music video is super cool too. And just wow. Listen, seeing my little X1 babies too thriving. Oh my god.
They're so cute. I like the fact that like they kind of highlighted each member. So each member had their own little individual screen time to kind of show who they were. Because sometimes like I feel like whenever you have a group that comes from like a survival show or something, like, and they like, you know, the ones that were on the show kind of get highlighted more, like Wiki Mickey, for example, like for their debut.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like I didn't even know the other like girls in the group because they showed like the same 2 to 3 girls, and like everybody else is kind of like pushed to the back. So I'm glad that they didn't do that, and they like highlighted each member to be like, this is Tom, this is Jerry, this is Bruno. Those are not their names, but
I love the random names you came up with.
Yeah, it wasn't like Michael and his like 7 backup dancers. You know?
I feel it. Oh my god, no, I loved it. And I love this song. Like, I feel like I can hear a lot of like early Monster X vibes in it too. But it's like completely different. It's like I hear it, but at the same time, like while I'm watching the video and I'm seeing them and all this stuff, like it's completely different vibe from it.
So you just hear like the influences, like you know it's there, but it's not like them trying to be Monster X.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's one of the rappers that's in like the flower set, like the pink flower set.
I'm pretty sure it's Alan.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I still don't know like all of their names.
That was so aggressive. She was like,
right?
The rapper with the flower. It's Alan. That's Alan. Thank you. Like, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Alan. I'm still working out some of their names, but yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, so but he like I was so impressed. Like I want to say like that
is great.
Like that's probably my favorite scene like in the music video was that like his flow was phenomenal. Like I was just like what the hell? Like
the crazy
this group
thing
is
for
so
me
good.
is Alan, like his diction is so good and the boy's not even Korean, so it like blew my mind.
Yeah, he's
like,
Taiwanese, right?
What? Yeah, he's Taiwanese. And I was like, boy, what?
An American, I think.
Yeah, he's from
LA.
States. And I was like, bitch, what? You're not even Korean and you got a diction like that? What?
Yep. Then also like what I was seeing, I was just like Minhee. Like Minhee did not come to play.
Little baby, he looks so cute.
I'm seriously considering adopting him.
Ooh.
Like I
so
might have
cute.
a
Do
fourth
it.
son, guys, which means that
He's so cute.
Kai won't be my youngest anymore, but it's fine.
Oh my god, it's like me with Hyunjin. He's my little baby. Oh,
He's adorable.
He's my
like
son.
trying to be all like cool and sexy.
I know.
Get out of here with your cute self.
I know.
Pinch your cheeks.
And in my head, I'm just like, boy, I know you cried after this. Oh, cute.
Oh, little Hyunjin.
I love him.
Cute.
He's so
Hyunjin
cute.
is so cute.
I love him so much. But they had a lyric in the song, and it was just like, break down the frame you've locked yourself in. And I really like that because it's kind of like saying like don't stay in whatever mold you think that you're in or like that other people put you in, like, you know, that you can keep changing and evolving and things like that. So with this concept, like it's cool to break the rules and do something different. So I think that it's a great like statement song in the sense of like, you know, they just debuted it, so they're just like, nah man, we're gonna do this different. And I just really like it. I feel like I fit them so well. The song is a bop. It's super catchy.
So
and again, it's
is
like
really
so
good.
cool. Yes, the whole album. Listen, Cloud 9 is my favorite. And it's so fun. It's such a fun song. And literally I was just like, I was listening to the song like so much. Spoiler alert for our songs of the week, but it's so good. I love that. And then Jumper is the one that Juhani,
and that's the one that Juhan wrote and produced.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. And you can hear his influence. Like when I first heard the song, I was just like, I'm pretty sure a Monster X member like wrote this, produced it, did something with this. Like it sounds so much.
And
like
he was even like at
that.
their like debut ShowCon thing and like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's
cute.
like been like with them for a lot of it, and I'm like, oh, that's so
cute. Yeah, I watched that live stage. I was like, ooh, that's good.
because this is like their first little brother group, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I know, like it's so much. It's so wild to think, but I did do a reaction to this music video. You can check it out on YouTube. But it was just so wild to see because at the same time you're just like, wow, X1, but at the same time like this is what we wanted after X1.
Bro, I been want this. I knew this Starship group was about to pop the fuck off. I knew.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, that's what we all wanted from the beginning. Remember when we were watching Produce and we were just like, can the Starship Babies just be all together in a group? Like,
Yep. I want them, and I want that Woolham group ASAP. Everybody.
yeah.
ASAP.
Oh yes.
I know nothing about this. I did not watch the show, so it's just everything's just a happy surprise for me. I'm just like, oh yeah, I like this. So I don't know.
There's no mistakes, just happy surprises.
Just happy surprises.
But no, everybody, listen to CRAVITY. Like, go watch their stuff and listen to their album. Like, the album is just super good.
Stay
It's
is really good. Stay is
really
my
good.
second favorite song. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good too. Also, like, they have a really great rap line. Like, I wasn't expecting their rap line to be as good as it is, but Alan and Serum are, like, super good together. And then, like, Serum has, like, this super... They almost kind of remind me of Juhan and, like, I Am in the way that their voices are differ a lot, but they go really well together. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, the Starship print. We love that. We love it. But, no, they're really good. And their vocal line is popping, too. Fucking.
I'm telling you, listen, all I think about...
Woo Bin, yes.
Yo, yes. Yes. But yeah, no, CRAVITY, like, this is an amazing debut, like, on the hot list, like, I mean, they've been, ever since they announced that little logo, I was just like, oh, that's it, I stand. I didn't even know who else was in that group, but I was like, I stand. And they did not let me down. This album is amazing.
This group was gonna be fire. I knew
Ooh.
I'm excited for all the new groups that are coming out, like the new little generation. Like, they spicy. They got some heat to them. I'm excited.
Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know what was in the water or where these companies just randomly started fetching these kids from,
and they all like work great together. It's not just like you have like two strong ones, and then it's just like, oh, here, we'll just throw the rest. No. Like, everyone's like. I support it.
Yeah, I think it's because back then they always have like 3 people that were just visuals, but they didn't really do anything.
Now you gotta be visually pretty and talented. And
yeah, now it's like you gotta know your shit. Now you gotta know.
Yeah, can't have a free ride.
But hey.
Exactly.
Like, well, it's funny because there was a girl group, I forgot which one it is, but they were older. They're like second gen. No, they were like first gen. I don't remember. Anyways, but they were on a show together, and they were saying, they were just like, I'm so glad then, because now, like, we wouldn't have made it, because like they basically outed themselves, saying like yeah, like they were pretty. Just like, we just got picked because we were pretty and we would just move and lip sync. Like, they basically said that out loud, and I'm just like, wow, damn. And like,
it ain't like that no more.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I guess there's like pros and cons to it, because I know a lot of like the older groups are just like, yo, like, we shared like one room and one bathroom, and there was 36 of us in one group, and like, but like nowadays it's just like, they have a little more leeway and a little more freedom, but they're also working. Like, they working. Yeah, so
they got international schedules and domestic schedules.
Exactly. So it's like, it's cool to see like the evolution.
And then you got subunits. I mean, you got a whole ass Mark Lee in 25 different groups, y'all.
Like, I still want to know.
But he loves it.
His planner. Like, what does his planner look like? What does his like Google Docs, Google Calendar look like? What? Like, what?
How many managers does he have?
I want to know his time management skills. Like, Mark, if you're ever listening, if I'm ever your friend in any type of way, I just want to know your time management skills. Like, please tell me your tips.
I'm saying, we need those.
Girl, he has people for that. He don't do that himself.
He does. Like,
so
a girl went and found all his schedules for like the remaining of the year or whatever, like a few months ago, and like, it was ridiculous. I think when you looked like at his entire schedule, he had maybe within like all like 5 months of that schedule, he had maybe like 5 days of just like nothing. Damn. And like, I'm pretty sure he just used that to sleep, but not really, because then he's just like, on my off days, I practice the guitar and I write. I'm like, can you just not? Can you just sleep and eat?
He's one of those though that like needs to be constantly.
I feel like he likes it.
He does. Like, he stated that he likes it. They always talk about it. He's like, no, I like genuinely just really like staying busy. Like, I love it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, couldn't be me. I'd be like, whoa. Can I get a timeout? Like, whoa. Can I get, like, no, I just need 5 minutes, bro. Just 5 minutes, thank you.
Bitch, I complain about not getting my 30-minute break in my 5-hour shifts. I'm like, excuse me.
We could never. We'd be like, I haven't slept in 4 days. Like, I can't. Like, nah, bro. But meanwhile, he's just like, day 36, I got 25 minutes of sleep.
Oh my God. That was me when I was his age too. I cannot do that no more.
Yeah, he is still young. Yeah. That's true too. Like, they still young, so like their bodies snap back a little bit more than ours.
They're just like, all right. It's like, I mean, even this BangBangCon thing, like,
yeah, like I used to do all-nighters and be fine, and now I'm like, nah, I cannot.
I mean, if we take like young groups. So let's take Ace for example. Sehun has publicly said that he don't like doing personal schedules because he wants to sleep because he's old.
He old. I feel it.
Man. Well, talking about him, our next comeback is Ace, which is not a comeback.
Even though he's not in any of these songs. But it's okay. Case in point, he said, nah, it's
I'm
okay,
gonna skip
y'all.
out of these ones.
Y'all go ahead.
Y'all can do those.
Good.
But yes, Ace, it's not technically an Ace comeback. It's a composer, like he's a writer and like pianist. His name is Hong Chan-woo, and he has a project album, and Ace is the first single released from the project album. So this crazy, amazing Korean like songwriter, musician came to Ace and was like, you guys want to be on my project album? And from what Ace has been saying, because they've done Donghun, Jun, and Chan have gone to a lot of radio shows to promote the song. What they're saying is like they're like so like grateful and like shocked that he came to them, because the other artists that he has on the album are apparently insane.
Ooh.
And he's like we
wow.
can't believe that we like got the chance to do this. So yeah,
Aw.
so it's First Love. It's basically a story of Ace, and the music video is so pretty, and it's just they're like, it's a story of your first love, falling in love for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful. And like Ace vocal, even though all of them are vocalists, which just blows my mind always, but these three, they just sound so it was just so good. Oh,
It was really
beautiful.
good. And you can
Yeah.
feel that feeling, like the whole like falling in love for the first time, just like through like the song and like the way they like express certain words or like emphasize certain things. You're just like,
And they look so fluffy.
It's so
they
good.
look so fluffy.
I know, it's so pretty. Like that's like your just initial reaction the entire time. You're just like,
And then you have Donghun with the puppy dog eyes, bro.
I know everything he sings makes him
I
look like he's just like
know.
sad all the
Yeah,
time.
he's
So you're
so-
just like
his
extra.
sad eyes, his emotional
Oh,
eyes.
he's so cute.
They're
But yeah,
so
but the
cute.
song was so adorable, and like I just think about how many times they probably had to like the outtakes of that video, because I have a feeling that Chani was just laughing and they had to just cut
You
out.
can, if you have a Ace fanship membership on VLive, you can see the behind the scenes of that music video, and you are correct. They were just messing up and being stupid as fuck, and I was like, yes, love that. for them.
Yes.
Well, some of us couldn't get that, Cat, because some of us were in
If
different
you
countries.
want
and
a login,
the time zone
you
threw them
can.
up, and they thought they had
If
more
you
time.
want to log in,
Thank you.
I also bought it.
Yes, if you want to log in, you can log in. You're acting like you got no choice and you can't watch it, but really you got two choices. You can't
Literally
watch it.
choices.
Choice.
Choice.
Also,
Choices.
make sure you guys check out Kat's. Kat did a little reaction to this video too. So
And I tried my hardest not to cry. Like, it was literally taking everything in my soul, because my
You should've
June,
just cried.
he looked so
Let it out.
beautiful. I was just like, and it's so crazy because I had to rewatch the video, but my reaction is strictly me looking at June. Like, I am so sorry. I did not look at Chan or Donghun, maybe once or twice in the whole video, but the
Yikes.
rest of the video was me just staring at that little rectangle of Junhee, and I was just like, ugh.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I feel it. I get it.
And
I
then
support
their
it.
I've
live
been
stages
there.
for it too, with June with his pink hair, and I'm just like, wow.
I've seen gifs of that people have like just sprinkled all over my timeline of him in his pink hair with the live stage. It's literally like him looking up and then looking back down. Like, it's like the same gif, and it's just been all over. And I'm like, wow, they're raking in the fans,
it.
man. People,
Stan Ace, but stay the
we
fuck away
do,
from
but
him.
we also.
damn.
Wow.
Is she though? Is she kidding? The song really truly reminded me of the first time I fell in love with Tay. It was beautiful.
Oh, how cute.
It was a beautiful time. Thank you.
I just love that Ace is booked and busy, so busy that they released another song this week.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Byungkwan.
I saw
and
Ace
Chan.
twice on the fucking dock, and I was like, oh. Okay.
Yes, Byungkwan and Chan released an OST, and there's more coming apparently, because Ace spoiler king talking about something
my God.
completely random.
They really can't keep secrets. Like,
no,
they just don't
can't.
They
care.
just don't care anymore. I feel like they're just like, it's whatever. It's gonna happen either way.
Imagine being friends with them, and like you tell them a secret, and then like the next day everybody
Yeah,
fucking
they're
knows.
those
And they're
Everybody
like,
knows.
oh, I wasn't supposed to tell
Everyone
anybody?
knows.
No, but yes, they released an OST called Still Love for the drama How to Buy a Friend, which is also a great drama. So you guys should watch it. It'll literally only take you 4 hours because there's only 8 episodes. But it's
Like a mini. Is it like a
yeah,
web
it's like
drama?
a mini drama. Yeah, it's like a little mini drama.
Okay.
But it is a really great drama. They did a song called Still Love, which is if you watch the drama and then you read the lyrics to the song, you're like, wow, perfect. But this song,
It's good. BangBangCon's voice is so deep in this. Like,
Yeah, it was like a complete
it
like
always-
hold up. What?
yeah, has it always been that deep? Or am I tripping? Like, I was
mean,
just like,
he-
whoa,
you know, he
what?
can do a lot of things, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he was doing a lot in that, and I was like, wait, what? I support it. I loved it. I'm just saying, it took me by surprise.
I'm
I was shook.
saying, like, but I love
Byung-Kwan
the
came in with the
Yes!
What?
the contrast, because you had
Yeah.
Chani, and then all of a sudden, you know, Byung-Kwan just came in through, started spitting fire, and I was just like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Chan.
Yep.
Man, wow. This song,
Yeah.
Do you think,
Wow.
did you guys ever think about, like, Chani really went from being a sub vocal to a main vocal in, like, a year because of what happened with the unit? And he, like,
Yeah.
he stepped
Yeah.
his game up so much. Like, he was already good, but then after that, it's so wild to think about, like, that just because of that moment, and now it's, like, main vocal Chani, and I'm like, wow, that sounds so nice.
it's amazing that Ace has 3 main vocalists, everybody. The only K-pop group with 3 main vocalists.
Isn't it amazing how Chan also went from a sub to a dom?
Dead.
But he turns into that one meme of the kid looking to the side at McDonald's, like, anytime.
He's like, no, don't. I can only flirt with you. You cannot flirt with me. That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Or I panic. That's not how this works.
But no, literally, it's crazy because this type of song suited him really well. Like, this kind of R&B poppy thing that he did with this was just like, wow. I was like, chef's kiss. Yes, Chan. Can you, Chan? Can
Oh my
you,
God.
Chan? The pride of Jeju.
I love his voice. It's so beautiful.
It really is. He is one of my favorite vocalists in K-pop. Like, his voice is just so super fucking unique and, like, just so good. Like, he does this little whine thing. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's beautiful. And then when he growls, like, when he does the rasping, I'm just like,
Honestly, the only thing I could think about just now was when they did the cover of the Five Star song. Like,
yeah.
Don't.
She sounded like the cat from Puss in Boots.
I love that cat, personally.
yes.
And it's so crazy because Ace, like, you know, not to be them bitches, but we've been around in the Ace game for a little while, you know? And it's crazy to see how
seasoned
much, like,
veterans.
they've literally grown. I remember they didn't have schedules for, like, 8 months, and now they're just, like, bam,
Yep.
bam,
Booked and busy.
bam.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yes.
Even like their last comeback, all the covers that they
Yeah.
released, they were like working.
Yeah, and everyone is always posting about them. They're like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "It's Ace," and y'all still out here not giving them the time of day. And I'm just saying, you're making the biggest mistake of your life because I promise you, this fandom, like, we have a whole Byung-Kwan. You know that boy
Ooh.
single-handedly.
That's it.
He's been everywhere on my timeline
I love
lately
him.
too, and I just think it's so funny because everyone's just like, "Who is this? Oh my god!" Blah blah blah, and I was like, "Y'all late." I mean, I support it because y'all missing out. So yes, love him. but-
Especially when he
Yeah,
like
ever
replies
since-
to people on Twitter, and everybody's just like, "Oh my God, look at this guy!" And I'm just like, "Yeah, this is what we get, okay?" Like,
This is the quality content you get if you stand Ace.
Yep.
And also, since he's been doing Pops and Soul, he's been getting super popular as well, which I love. Like, yes, King.
Yeah.
Because, like, that boy can dance like no motherfucking body else.
Yep.
And I'm just like, yes, get your shit. And so I'm just really fucking happy for Ace, bro. They coming out. They getting their monies. They still giving international fans everything they want and deserve. And I love that.
We love
And
that.
I'm just saying there should be more women in power in K-pop because obviously look at the beautiful things that come from
I'm
it. Okay.
saying this is what we need.
But
This
I'm
is what we
just-
want. This is what the public like. Yes.
What the
This
public
is what everyone
wants.
deserves. Everyone deserves to have a CEO like Ace, because that woman. And also, I would like to also boast a little bit because Ace officially have their own like company now, like their own studio with their dance practices.
Oh, yeah. I saw. Yeah.
They've been like going between dance practices, and I think they bought the old 1 Million dance studio.
Yeah,
like,
that's what it looks
studio
like.
that they used to have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. Like, they have a little terrace now. Like, they used to be in a fucking basement with no windows, and now they have like a fucking balcony, and they're like growing flowers, and they got mirrors in their fucking practice room. They didn't have a mirror.
They got mirrors.
I'm just so happy.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
little
because
things.
like if you look at how they started and like to now, I'm just like, ugh, I'm so proud of them.
And they still the savages that they've always been. The same group that has a leader that said, YG don't know me, so how he gonna tell me about my life? I said, ugh.
You right. We stand.
Literally, YG said, why is June the leader of ACE? June was like, you don't even know me.
Yeah. Then he also questioned about like their pants to
Yeah,
hot
and then
pants,
Donghun
they
was
were
like,
just
yo, Winner just released a song with
Winner
the
did
concept with
this,
hot
Winner did the
pants.
same thing. So
And YG
Loved
was just
them.
like,
yikes.
And that's when I knew I truly stand CL, because she like laughed right at his face. She went,
Oh, bless her. I hope she's doing well. Well, now that you mention a queen, let's talk about some other queens. Our last comeback for this week, we got A.PINK. They came back with Dumhdurum, and also major congrats because their 9th year anniversary just happened.
Woo!
And like they're one of their only
Still
groups,
killing
like
it.
girl groups that are still together this far
Still
into the
around,
game.
yep.
So
Yep.
they're
They
still
still striving.
Oh my God, listen, this song is so good.
this album is so good.
Thank you. But
Yeah, you're
Dumhdurum,
right.
I
You're right.
love it. I love the outfits. I love the concept. I love the retro feel it gave me. And even the choreo for the chorus, I literally catch myself doing it every time I listen to the song. Like, yes, like it's just so good. And then I found out that it's because like Dumhdurum in Korean, Dumdum means like being calm. So Dumhdurum is like we broke up, but my heart is calm. And I'm like, bitch, yes. Play on words. We love it.
Queens.
We love it in this house. We stand.
We love it. We don't understand it, but we love it.
Exactly. That's what we look up like. What does this mean?
We stand.
I did do a reaction to this video, so you guys can watch it on our channel.
Oh, also our friend
Yes.
Pana also did a reaction
so
to
cute.
it, and
Yes,
I loved
Pana!
it. He's so cute.
But I said it in my reaction, but like it's like I've known A.PINK, and it wasn't until we were watching them live, like when Tarek and I got to see them live, and I was just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna stay for Mr. Chu, but like we knew all of the songs.
All of the songs.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was just like, no, I was like, oh, I want to hear this song too. And like our other friend Kinsey and Carolina were just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, like we'll wait around because we want to see Mr. Chu. But like we bobbed, like jammed out the entire time. Knew
The whole time.
the entire set list and was like, wow.
Hell yeah, bro. A.PINK is so good.
Like they're so good. Like, and okay, but back to this, like the music video, you got Chorong with the short hair.
Oh, I love her.
It looked so good on her.
Yeah, I
Looks so
wish we
good.
had more of it, like, because it was just, it works for her.
Yeah, right. It was only for like some of the parts in the music video.
Yeah.
But it fit her so well. Like I absolutely loved that hair on her. Mm-hmm. And then you have obviously like for me, like I love Unji, and I don't know if it's because I have obviously like attachments.
yes.
Because of Reply
Yeah.
1997.
She was so funny in that too, bro. But also her voice
I
is
know.
incredible, so that's also a reason why.
Yes. Her vocals are just wild, but I loved how unbothered she looked during this music video, and I was just like, you queen.
In her plaid, she's just sitting there like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I freaking loved it. Like, I loved everything about this song. I still like from their recent single,
It's a bop.
Yeah.
People, I don't know why people hate on that song. I love that song. I just listened to it like a couple days
Same.
ago too, after I saw the music
Same.
video for this.
Like, I love That's still like my favorite, but this is like right second. Like this chorus is like super catchy. Again, the vibe of the song, like everything about it is so good. And that's why I'm just so happy that they stayed together.
Yeah.
Because they could all of them could go solo and do their own thing. But I'm happy that they decided to just stay as a group and continue on because like their power is just amazing.
So suck on that, music show people that try to do them dirty.
Oh my god,
You're right.
yeah, that's so stupid.
But nah, APINK, bro, they're always aesthetically pleasing too. Like their videos are always like so pretty. I'm just like, who allowed? Like Plan M has done 2 right things in their life: APINK and Victon, and that's it.
They are also an amazing, like, they're amazing to Victon. They're always so supportive of them, and it's great.
It's cute.
Also, Victon, like, as soon as they made all of their comebacks, like, she puts them on her radio show, like, ASAP. She's like, oh, well.
Yeah.
They're coming to my show.
They would, like, go support them when they first, like, debuted. Like, whenever, like, they would go, like, do shows or anything. Like, they would go support them physically.
They did the Born Identity series with them, like, for their, like, YouTube and, like, VLive and stuff.
Oh, we love them.
Well, that was our podcast for this week, everybody. So let's just end this on a very good note with our songs of the week.
My 2 songs of the week are both A songs. My first song of the week is the new OST from Donghun and Chan, Still Love, because that shit is fire. It's so good. And the second one is Feel So Lucky, like a collaboration they did. And because I saw, like, I was going through my concert videos because, you know, I'm sad. So I was going through them, and I watched the one from Seattle where they did it live, and I was just like, wow, this was really a time. Like, I'm so glad I did not miss this live because I know they ain't ever going to do it again.
Yep, no, they're not.
So I'm glad I saw it when I saw it, and I was like, you know what? Feel so lucky, you right.
I feel so lucky.
I do. And also Chan verse in that song.
Uh-huh.
I could do what you like with your body. I was like, ugh.
I dare you to do that in front of me, Chan. I fucking triple dog dare you.
In a bathtub. I was like, sir, if you don't get out.
My songs of the week. Okay, my first song of the week is Double Knot by Stray Kids.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been listening to Stray Kids all motherfucking week on repeat. Like that Stray Kids Essentials playlist on repeat as I work out specifically. But anyway,
Yes.
my Wena song of the week is 1,000 Stars, which is from their Japanese album, the last one, and it's a bop. You should listen to the whole album. Thank you. Oh, also, Soho, I hope you're feeling better. If you guys did not know, he is not participating in promotions. Yeah, he going through it, but it's okay.
You got this, baby.
What did he do?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's just been doing too many backflips. Calm down.
Wait.
You're right.
What? Like, really?
Yo, he has a pre-existing
Yeah.
injury.
Oh, okay.
So he probably was fucking around and hurt himself again. Because, you know, idols don't know when to not. A.K.A. JB, A.K.A. Kang Daniel. Like, all these idols that have hurt themselves, like, don't know when to not, you know,
Right.
do shit. Byung-chan.
Oh my god, him with his neck.
So,
Oh.
if y'all hurting, just, like, stop doing the dumb shit. Like, you don't need to do that flip. You don't need
Right,
to.
exactly. The performance won't lack if you decide not to do like a triple, double, axel, lux, whatever the hell it is. Like, I feel like we'd be fine. Like, it's okay. So besides BTS's entire discography, because I really was listening to all the albums to prepare for BangBangCon, one that I kept listening over and over was Ego by My Baby, because it's so good. Also Pet by 10 Centimeters, because freaking love that song. It just puts me in like the greatest mood. And my NCT song of the week is by NCT Dream, and Pretty Much Up to You is a bop. We love consent. Also, breaking news, NCT Dream's Instagram finally got verified. Yes!
We just thriving out here in the dreamy
I'm
world, y'all.
saying.
Like, the dreamy world is
It's
the
a
best
great
world.
time.
Like, if y'all ain't on the dreamy train,
Like,
what
we're
y'all
living our
doing?
best rise right now. And in city, like, we got stimulus checks. Like, we're like upgrading, you know what I mean? Like, we're getting gentrified. Like, we're just living the best life. We are no
out
longer
here.
in the ghetto. We moving up in the world, like the Jeffersons. Moving on up.
Well, for my songs of the week, I've been listening to CRAVITY a lot, especially Cloud9, love that song.
Yes.
But I've also been listening to A.PINK Yummy because yes, that song is a bop. Also, I'm still on that Lie by Max and Chungha. Still on that.
It's a good song.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, whether you are going to buy a new mansion in NCT like Terika,
The real estate's hot.
the real estate is popping, okay? Or you're gonna cry about Ace like me, sleep like Cynthia's probably gonna do, or play Animal Crossing, one of the two.
I'm playing Animal Crossing.
Exactly. Or try to be productive and then probably fall asleep like Carolina. Make sure you always also, you guys were really close to hitting a really dope milestone in our YouTube-ness. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that'd be great.
Tell your
Thank
friends.
you.